Hello everyone, welcome to JRF Marathon Part 4. So today we are going to discuss PYQ from our first unit, Teaching Aptitude. We have already discussed 200 questions from the first unit. So those who haven't watched those videos, please go and watch it for a better understanding of the PYQ. In the PYQ discussion, we are not adding the options in order to save time. So we are directly jumping onto the answer and the explanation. So let's go ahead. Question number 1. UGC NET June 2019. A teacher provides example and counter-example to clarify a concept. This represents which level of teaching? And the answer is understanding level. Because in understanding level, it mainly emphasizes on concept formation and comprehension. So this will be supported by a lot of example. So if a teacher is providing examples and counter-example for better clarification, then that means understanding level of teaching. Now, question number 2, UGC NET December 2021. Students watch lecture videos before class and do problem solving in class. This is an example of dash. Answer, flipped classroom. Here, learning happens outside the classroom and practice happens inside the classroom. So, this is very opposite of traditional model, that is flipped classroom. Now, question number 3, UGC NET June 2020. Teaching is a process in which the teacher and learners create a shared environment. This statement emphasizes dash. Answer is interactive process because teaching is not a one-way process. It's a mutual participation between the teacher and the learner. Now question number 3, UGC NET December 2018. The most essential element of effective teaching is dash. And the answer is subject mastery and communication skill. Because a teacher's command over subject and clear communication are the key for effective teaching. Now next question, UGC NET June 2021. Which evaluation is done during teaching learning to improve instruction? And the answer is formative evaluation because it provides feedback during instruction in order to modify the teaching accordingly. Now question number 6, UGC NET June 2019. Evaluation is a continuous process. Who said this? So this statement is put forward by NCERT in the year 1971 because NCERT emphasized continuous and comprehensive evaluation technique, that is CCE, in the year 1971. Now question number 7, UGC NET December 2020. Diagnostic test is used to identify dash. And the answer, learning difficulties of students. So diagnostic test helps to locate the learning gap and helps to plan remedial measure for particular students. So it's used to understand the learning difficulty or diagnose the learning difficulty of students. Now question number 8, UGC NET June 2018. Which of the following is not the characteristics of a good teacher? Here the answer is emphasizing on rote learning because a good teacher always promotes understanding rather than memorization. Question number 9, UGC NET December 2019. In classroom communication, the best impact is created by dash. It's by teachers' credibility and style. So students respond more to trustworthy and engaging teachers rather than silent, monotonous conversations. Now question number 10, UGC NET December 2022. The major barriers of effective communication is dash. It's noise, because noise can be physical, emotional or psychological difficulties in distorting the messages. Now question number 11, UGC NET June 2017. Which teaching level involves problem solving and creativity? That is reflective level, because reflective level encourages reasoning and deep understanding in teaching. Now UGC NET December 2018, question number 12. Which one is a teacher-centered method? Answer, lecture method. Lecture is dominated by teachers and learner participate in it in a very minimal way. So lecture method, in that teachers will be active participators and learners will be passive listeners. Now question number 13, December 2019. Teaching is both an art and science. This means dash. It requires creativity and systematic planning. That's why it's called both art and science, because it combines personal artistry with scientific methods. Now, question number 14. What is the primary purpose of teaching at higher education? Answer: critical thinking and research orientation. Higher education always promote inquiry, reasoning, and knowledge creation. So that is critical thinking and research orientation. Now, question number 15. The classroom environment should be dash. It should be democratic and participatory because it ensures learner engagement and collaboration. So, classroom environment should be always interactive, participatory, and democratic. Now, question number 16. The teaching process become meaningful when it is dash. Answer it. Linked with students' previous experiences. This is strongly aligned with the theory of constructivism because it stresses on building new knowledge from the existing knowledge. Now, question number 17. The term evaluation includes dash. And the answer is measurement and valuing judgment. Because evaluation is not only measuring achievement, also interpreting and judging the result. Now, question number 18. The best teaching method for skill development is dash. It's demonstration and practice because skills are learned through observation and repeated practice. Now, question number 20. The process of teaching should be dash. Interactive and learner-centered. So, learning outcome improves with two-way communication. So, process of teaching should be always interactive in order to improve the results. Now, question number 21. Micro teaching is used to dash. It's used to develop specific teaching skill. It breaks teaching into small chunks, small tasks practiced in controlled setting. Now, question number 22. Programmed instruction is based on the theory of dash. Programmed instruction is based on operant conditioning theory and it is developed by B.F. Skinner. It uses reinforcement and immediate feedback. Punishment technique. Now, question number 23. The teacher explains, illustrates, and demonstrates. This relates to dash, its understanding level. When it comes to explanation, illustration, and demonstration, it's understanding level. Here, the concept, explanation, and demonstration is building comprehension. Now, question number 24. Teaching is more effective when the teacher dash. It's planning in advance. So, proper planning helps to maintain the flow and manage time. Now, question number 25. Which of the following reflects formative assessment? So, among the given, it was oral questioning during classes because when questions are asked, when Q&A technique is implemented, it provides immediate feedback and needed adjustment in the classroom. Now, question number 26. The function of feedback in teaching is to dash. To improve learning outcome because feedback helps learners to correct their errors and also teachers to improve their instruction method. Now, question number 27. The reflective level of teaching emphasize on dash, critical thinking and reasoning because students will analyze and evaluate information independently by their own. That's why it said reflective level emphasis on critical thinking and reasoning. Now, question number 28. The process of socializing the child into the school environment is known as dash. The process is called induction because it helps new learners to adapt to the new classroom culture. Now, question number 29. A good teacher must be good at dash. Answer is communication because effective communication always ensures clarity, motivation, and engagement. Now, question number 30. The main objective of teaching is dash. It is to facilitate learning. Teaching aims at creating conditions for effective learning to happen. Now, question number 31. The quality of teaching depends upon dash. It's totally depending upon teacher's competence. Teacher's competence ensure both mastery and also delivery of content in a specific and clear way. Now, question number 32. Which type of communication is personal and direct? The answer is interpersonal communication because it occurs in face-to-face manner and also it involves a lot of emotional exchange. Now, question number 33. The word pedagogy means dash. Pedagogy is the science of teaching. It is derived from a Greek word, padios, which means child, and agogos, which means to lead. So, it is to lead a child. Now, question number 34, which is an example of non-verbal communication? So, gesture. Gesture is an example of non-verbal communication. Body languages, expression, and gestures always conveys meaning. Now, question number 35, effective communication is complete when dash, when the receiver understands the message as intended. So, communication is meaningful only when interpretation matches the intent. Now, question number 36. In classroom communication, the sequence is dash. So, it is first source, then message, then channel, then receiver, and finally feedback. It's the standard communication model by Shannon and Weber. Now, question number 37. Teaching aids are used to dash. Teaching aids are used to make learning effective, learning interesting and concrete. So, always teaching aids helps to enhance the attention and retention of the students. Now, question number 38. Learning by doing is the main principle of dash. It's the main principle of project method, which was developed by Kilpatrick, which emphasized on experiential learning. Now, question number 39. The type of evaluation used to determine promotion or certification is dash. That is summative evaluation. It's always done during the end of the SEM or end of the course. It assesses the overall achievement at the end of the instruction. Now, question number 40. An effective teacher is one who dash motivates students for self-learning, encouraging autonomy and leads to lifelong learning. Now, question number 41. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in a man. This is said by dash. It's said by Swami Vivekananda. He emphasized spiritual and holistic development through education. Now, question number 42. The main aim of classroom communication is dash. It's understanding, because communication seeks comprehension and concept clarity. Now, question number 43. Which factor is least important for teaching effectiveness? That is teacher's dress code. Personality and knowledge outweigh appearances. Now, question number 44. Effective teaching requires knowledge of dash, subject, learners, and teaching strategies. So, all these three ensure adaptive and meaningful instruction inside the classroom. Now, question number 45. Teaching becomes more effective through dash, through a two-way communication, because interaction allows clarification and feedback. Question number 46. The domain of learning involving attitude and value is dash. So that is affective domain. So Bloom's taxonomy mainly includes three domains: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domain. And the domain of learning involving attitude is always affective domain. Now, question number 47. The purpose of remedial teaching is to dash. It is to overcome learning difficulties. It provides personalized instruction for struggling learners. Now, question number 48. Communication through symbols and gestures is known as dash. It's non-verbal communication. It's used when words are inadequate or unnecessary to communicate. Now, question number 49. A good teacher is a one who is dash. Inspires students to learn. Inspiration creates an intrinsic motivation and curiosity in students. Now, question number 50. The process of providing continuous support and feedback to student is dash. That process is called mentoring. Mentoring fosters personal, academic, and emotional growth in students. Thank you so much for watching. Press the bell icon and subscribe to the channel for more updates.